This free step-by-step video comes to you directly from Haynes. You can complete more than 200 jobs on this vehicle when you purchase the complete Haynes online manual at haynes.com.
Front brake pads renewal. Pull the bonnet release lever located in the driver's footwell. Release the bonnet secondary catch and raise the bonnet. Unclip the bonnet prop and engage the prop to hold the bonnet open. Firmly apply the handbrake. Chock the rear wheels. Remove the wheel nut caps. Fit the locking wheel nut adapter, then slacken the wheel nuts. Position a jack under the vehicle and, noting the jacking point, raise the vehicle. Position axle stands and lower the vehicle onto the stands. Remove the jack. The wheel nuts can now be removed and the wheels removed from the vehicle. Turn the steering to full lock. Then use a cloth to clean around the brake fluid reservoir before removing the cap. Leave a cloth around the opening to catch any spilled fluid. Working on one side of the vehicle, use a G-clamp or similar to partly push the caliper piston into its bore. Unscrew the caliper lower guide pin bolt. Use a slim open-ended spanner to counterhold the guide pin, then unscrew and remove the lower guide pin bolt. Remove the caliper body upwards and away from the brake pads to expose the pads and secure the caliper in place using wire or a cable tie. Withdraw the outer brake pad and inner brake pad from the caliper mounting bracket. Then remove the lower anti-rattle clips and upper anti-rattle clips. Clean the brake pad locations in the caliper body or mounting bracket. Brush the dust and dirt from the caliper and piston, but do not inhale it, as it is a health hazard. Prior to fitting the pads, check that the guide pins are free to slide easily in the caliper body or mounting bracket, and check that the rubber guide pin gaiters are undamaged. Inspect the dust seal around the piston for damage and the piston for evidence of fluid leaks, corrosion or damage. Refit the upper anti-rattle clip and lower anti-rattle clip to the caliper mounting bracket. Apply a little anti-squeal high-temperature brake lubricant to the contact surfaces of the pad backing plates, but take great care not to get it on the pad friction linings. Fit the inner brake pad, noting that the pad with the metal wear indicator tab is the inner pad, and then fit the outer brake pad to the caliper mounting bracket. Ensure that the pad friction material is against the disc. Pivot the caliper back into position over the pads and mounting bracket. Refit the caliper lower guide pin bolt and tighten it. With both sets of front brake pads fitted, depress the brake pedal repeatedly until the pads are pressed into firm contact with the brake disc and normal pedal pressure is restored. Refit the wheels and inset the wheel nuts. Loosely tighten the nuts. Position a jack under the vehicle. Raise the vehicle and remove the axle stands. Lower the vehicle to the ground and remove the jack. Tighten the wheel nuts and replace the covers. The chocks can now be removed from the rear wheels. Finally, check the brake fluid level and adjust if necessary. Refit the cap. Remove the bonnet prop from the bonnet and secure the prop in its stay. Close the bonnet.